If you dial back to the first episode in this build, I mentioned that I got these guys secondhand. Nice couple, you know, they planned to build a barn and either figured out it wasn't a good idea or just didn't do it. Anyway, I was all psyched thinking this was just gonna be all I needed to get it done. But these guys, it turns out, are 2 foot on center. So I ended up going to the same company. They're local around here, and got them to fabricate up the same trusses, just kind of like a matching set. And I don't know if that's gonna be long enough. Now, Grandpa's tractor has a completely homemade bucket, and one of the cool things is that it's got this little notch in here and a piece of steel with a hole. So where I had it clamped, I think I'll go for a hitch pin and then figure something out down here. I was thinking I was gonna weld it up, but it might be removable, temporary. I got it pinned up. The only thing sketchy here, in addition to the whole thing, is this pin, which I just feel like it could kind of slide out. So I'll probably double up with the clamp up top, but otherwise I think we're locked in. I don't actually know how much the trusses weigh, but the pole will kind of almost support me. All right, so that would be full extension. Oh, I don't know if that's high enough. That is 23 feet.
I mean, 23 feet seems pretty high.
All right, pressing on with the Bounce-O-Matic pole. These ended up a little bit hideous. I'm just using this welder that these guys sent me. But it's like a multi-process job. It'll run MIG, TIG, flux core, or stick. So I've just used it on the flux core so far, and I'd say it's as good as any flux core welder I've used, which is kind of I'm not crazy about flux core. It's hideous, but in this case, I hate to say, I think it's going to be effective. If I was putting tires on top of the barn, I think it would be okay. Trusses are gonna be a little funky just because they're gonna wibble wobble and stuff, but I think we got the altitude. Truss day, and I'm trying to get everything dialed in for the crew. Got some drinks on ice. Stuff is marked, long boys, short boys, and there's 2 stacks over there too, long and short. First batch of trusses is ready to go. These guys are going in back. A little bit of head protection in case people want it. And then up top, I've got all kinds of screw guns and fasteners and stuff like that. One person's gonna be on this side, one on the other side. Thor's claw is dialed in for the first truss. And I've got kind of like a pull away, breakaway rope system. See if that works. Just trying to keep the rope from getting stuck up there when the tractor pulls away. I spray painted a line between the two to try to know where the dang tractor's supposed to go, just to keep things even. And I probably forgot 5 or 6 other things, but these guys are pretty forgiving. We've all worked together before.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Watch your head now, Dad.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, Gene, I've got this corner now.
Got it?
Okay, yeah, now you gotta go back, Shaft. I got mine. Got my corner. Yeah.
Just gotta pause to say that it is so nice having help. So that's been Melissa's dad over on this side, Melissa on this side. Jean, John's wife, has been running the rope over here, and then Isaac down low. We are almost halfway, and there's just like some good symmetry up there. I'm liking it. It still needs all kinds of strapping and stuff, but I just want to get those trusses up since I got the help for that, and then I'll get all the strapping dialed in.
We got it, Dad. Just stay there. Are we ready? Ready. These are the new trusses that were purchased, not secondhand. Having a little bit of an issue with the rope here. It's good form, showing good form. Oh, he's got the loop. It's like a survivor challenge. Oh no, but it's still trapped. We give him full marks for that, and yet. Oh dear. Oh no. Ah, champion. Okay.
little bit.
Woo! We're good here. Okay.
Last one.
Last one.
Wow.
Go.
I'll be real careful on the last.
Wow.
All right.
Everybody be real careful here now.
No. I think you're good, Gene.
So the crew has gone home and Melissa and I are just out here squaring everything up. Basically, we got all the trusses in place, but they're sort of wiggly and wobbly. And our thought is to start by squaring up the base, like the bottom of this whole thing, what's gonna be the ceiling ultimately. So I'm just kind of attaching a cord. I might do a couple more. We're thinking ratchet straps kind of in this direction, just to bring all that in order. Then we'll work on the tops. I don't know if you can see this, but basically everything's got a little bit of a lean, a little bit of a warp. So we're just de-warping and de-leaning everything. So having squared up the base, like what will be the ceiling, I'm just putting in some of the purlins, just strapping in a few purlins so I can pull this sucker and unrack it. Each side of the roof is currently sort of like a slanted parallelogram. It's kind of leaning this way. So I'm thinking I get some purlins on here and kind of jack-a-doodle back to square. Alright, so general setup, pulleys up at the peak. I'm tied in over here, and I'm tied in at this corner. The funk has left the building. These guys are looking a lot better. Now that it's straight, or straight-ish, needs a lot more bracing just to keep it that way. But I should say at the end here that this is not necessarily a how-to video. I mean, there are some decent, solid how-to videos up on the YouTubes, but this is just the story of how we did it. Definitely, I got some help on this one and couldn't have done it without them. I'll see you in the next episode. Still a little funk in some of these guys, but much better.